This is part two with the transmission. And before I begin, I want to just say if you feel something within yourself that you can't quite identify or logically explain, something that feels ignited by the words that I'm speaking or the message that's being relayed, that is called soul resonance or soul remembrance, as I like to call it. Even when we can't logically explain or justify something because of what we've been led to believe is true or not true, because of how we've constructed our realities based on our belief systems. If there's something within you that kind of just you're like, I don't know, I can't explain why I feel this way or why this kind of makes sense. Um, you're not alone, first of all, and you're not crazy. That is your soul talking to you. So I'm just going to say that. And now I'm going to get into the transmission. And I just want to say too, before this, I work with a few different councils, and this one is from the Galactic Federation of Worlds, um, which my guides are a part of. We uphold our law of non interference without permission, believing in natural evolution and involution. We desire for all species in the galaxy to claim or reclaim, in the case of Terrans, Earth humans, their own sovereignty through their own free will and connection to source consciousness, and raising their vibration to higher frequencies, thereby transcending fear and low vibrational limiting beliefs and patterning to access higher levels of awareness and realms of existence. On Terra specifically, cracking through the illusions that have been so densely coded in your DNA through darker forces across timelines and generations can be a daunting and reality shattering task. A strong mind and a strong and open heart are required for successful adaptation and integration of higher light frequencies and codes entering your consciousness as your awareness coils and expands around this new information. Aligning to timelines involves the alignment of energy through informational frequency as codes embedded in specific timelines or realities, each with its own numerical probability. Your alignment to timelines is based on your momentum through series of actualized probabilities selected in the unified quantum field, which can be done consciously or unconsciously. Our objective is to place the power of your decisions back in your heart and hands, as these decisions have been made for you without your consent for far too long. It is time for you to decide consciously and through your own free will which timeline you wish to participate in, as members of our galactic community, as it was always intended by your souls or higher consciousness, or as slaves to the empirical forces who have held dominion over your planet for generations. The time is now for you to rewrite your own history. The fate of your species is not set in stone. Will you choose to be a conscious, enlightened, and active participant in your planet's and species' future as you perceive time to be linear? Or will you continue to be a passive, programmed passenger in the plasmic vehicle in which you reside? We wish for you to know that the choice is yours and yours alone to make. You will begin to notice the unfolding and expression of multiple timelines containing different information in the form of knowledge, thoughts, awareness, feelings, psychic phenomena, and even physical beings on your planet. As all information is contained in frequency, so too is that frequential information stored in the very fibers of your being, lying dormant in your DNA. As more of this information enters your field of awareness, the serpents coiled at the base of your spine will begin to awaken from their deep slumber. And as you begin to remember the truth of who you really are, as well as where you truly come from, ancient codes of wisdom stored within your DNA will activate. The expression of these activations will, as all energy does, exist on a spectrum of potential. The outcome of this outward expression will mirror or reflect the level of self actualization within you. The extent of your own self realization is completely dependent upon the level of accountability and responsibility you have chosen or not chosen to take over your own emotional awareness through deprogramming, deconditioning, and rewiring predictive patterning. We, the Galactic Federation of Worlds, are here to assist you when you are ready. We have always been here, fighting for you behind the closed doors of your awareness, waiting and eager for you to remember your galactic family and to make the decision as a species to rejoin the community your soul remembers and longs for. The process of awakening or remembering is not an easy one, we must remind you. Your programming is dense, and many of you believe the illusions of your reality to be concrete and impenetrable. This is simply not the case, for in this process, the illusions will shatter as the masks fall and the truth is revealed. To accept a reality in which truth is stranger than fiction, one's roots must extend as deeply into the dark soil as its branches extend outward and upward. For without strong foundational roots, stormy winds will prevail. This is a war on consciousness, and each one of you holds your own unique key to victory and final liberation. How does one keep God in prison? By convincing her she's free, by making her believe the golden handcuffs are fine jewelry and the bars on the window are to protect her, by birthing her and raising her and educating her in a beautiful jewel adorned prison she calls a palace kingdom, by telling her she is lucky to live in a free land where anything is possible within the confines of the system and the regulations of the authorities. We are here to assist you in liberating yourselves, but you must know this. Fear is a mechanism of control, a war tactic used insidiously to keep you believing that you are safe in your prison. Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the decision to hold a higher frequency of light and align to a timeline where transcendence of fear is not only possible, but highly probable. And through continued awareness and conscious decision, it is an inevitable reality to experience. Our final message to you is this: the idea that you are not meant to know all the answers to the mysteries of the universe is a lie, implemented to keep you enslaved and not questioning your reality. The answers and truth will be given to you the more you are willing and have the courage to seek. We cannot liberate a slave who holds on to her shackles. We love you and we are ready for you. Think of these as seeds buried within your consciousness that are now receiving water and sunlight. It's up to you whether or not you want to continue to water them and nurture them, or if you don't. And the way I think about this is every single one of us is here living out our own puzzle. We're putting the pieces together of our own unique blueprint, our own unique puzzle. We're not meant to do somebody else's puzzle for them. However, we all have more or less the same pieces, and some of those pieces overlap. They'll look different, but they'll overlap. We're all just here walking each other home. So if somebody has a piece of a puzzle that fits with yours and that resonates with yours, you can use that to help put together your puzzle in a way that is deeply authentic and unique to you. So I really hope that this message, this channeled transmission, some of my story could serve as a piece for you in your own puzzle. And man, I just love talking about this. And I mean, this is what I'm here to do. So, any questions or topics that you want to hear more about, I'm more than happy to talk about. There's so much that I could say about all of this and about it's just this is the same conversation. Like this is not a separate conversation from quantum physics, spirituality, um, religion, um, energy, the unified field, aliens, like this is all, and they don't like being called aliens, by the way, just like people from other countries don't like being called aliens. They are people, they are a people, just like us. And they're ready for us to mature enough to the point where we can accept them with open hearts and a higher level of consciousness. So I will leave it there. And thank you.